have like any insecurities about your body?
Yeah, of course. I think we all do.
And I wasn't like that from the beginning. I sort of learned. So confidence is something I taught myself over the years. I started becoming okay with who I am. I became the best version of me. And then I sort of said, I'm okay, you know, I'm all right. Even if someone else thinks this, I'm okay. And everyone can do that. People just don't realize it.
Do you know when a person improves their self-image, they change their entire life? Their income changes, their relationship changes, their health changes. And do you know how you do that? Start studying you.
Alrighty, boys. Appreciate y'all stopping by once again. Today we're going to talk about 6 reasons why you must change your self-image. The reason why I'm talking about this today is because I see it affect so many people. It used to affect me a lot, and to be honest with you, if I had not changed my self-image, I wouldn't be able to deliver this video to you guys, and I wouldn't even have this YouTube channel, just because I had to get over my nervous fears and the reality that people may judge me. I always used to think I didn't care about what people thought about me, but I realized over time that that wasn't exactly true, just because I would not do things that I wanted to do because I thought somebody else would judge me or think poorly of me. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So first, I can cover really what I mean by changing your self-image. What I mean by that is essentially creating a new story in your mind in which you visualize yourself achieving the things that you want. You visualize yourself as a successful person, as a person who is able to achieve even your wildest fantasies. You practice that visualization enough and you'll start to internalize it. And then in your day-to-day life, the habits that correlate with that success are going to be a lot more seamless. And that's what's happened for me. I've seen a lot of people that's happened for as well. So I just want to talk a little bit about some of the specific benefits that I've gotten from this. So first of all, I would definitely say increased confidence. And a lot of people notice it as well. People definitely treat you differently when you have a very high self-respect for yourself and your confidence is very high. I've noticed that since I started to visualize myself in my most powerful form, I start to walk more confidently, I speak more confidently. I'm not afraid to say no to people. I'm not afraid to speak my mind on things. And it's just that general confidence. It gives people an assurance that you're a solid guy, you know, and that's exactly what I want to be known for. So it definitely helped me in a big way in that sense. And number 2 is breaking bad habits. So definitely I would say that I used to have a lot of bad habits and I used to not be able to get out of my own way. I would continually kind of procrastinate on things. I would stall certain projects that I wanted to work on, certain goals that I had, I would put them off. You know, I would smoke weed, I would, you know, beat off and just do the classic stuff that a lot of guys are held back by. And once you change your self-image, you start to, like I said, internalize the habits that are better for you. So those bad habits are because you see yourself as the fat slob that you are now. You see yourself as the lazy guy who procrastinates on projects that he's supposed to be doing. And when you see yourself in that light and you don't intervene, you don't provide a new vision for yourself, you're not going to change anything. And this actually gave me, I just realized something, that this is exactly what the military does. I served in the US military for 2 years. And what the military does is they give young men a new self-image. You see those Army commercials where they show guys going down from helicopters and getting their rifles out and, you know, sniping the bad guys and all that. All of that is a part of the reconditioning of your image. They're trying to give you a new image, a new ideal to chase after. What I'm trying to show people is you can do that for yourself. You can create that image for yourself. So that also, although I said increased confidence, another aspect of that is less anxiety and stress. You know, I used to have really severe anxiety, like really bad panic attacks, would be stressed out over some of the smallest things. And you wouldn't believe it if you looked at me and just saw me, but my younger self was just extremely unconfident. And a big part of that was just because of the way I saw myself. I didn't see myself as this masculine, powerful man. Now that I see myself that way and I visualize it, it's really easy to have this aura, which some people have commented on. Even my barber, he talked about, like, bro, you walked in the other day with this aura. When you have this image implanted in your mind and you're working towards it, you have an aura naturally. It's just what projects. And that anxiety and that stress that you usually have, it easily falls away when you're no longer thinking of yourself as this procrastinator loser. And so what it also does for you is it helps you overcome obstacles. So a lot of the obstacles that we put in front of ourselves are really not as big as we make them seem. We are actually our own biggest enemy in a lot of ways, and we create our own obstacles. And that's another topic for another video, but overcoming obstacles is huge. You want to make sure that you can be the guy who pushes past the barriers, who's able to kind of let the negative emotions subside because you know how to overcome them. You know how to, jump over the fence. You know how to run through the brick wall. And all those things are expressions that we know, but it really does feel like you're trapped. It really does feel like you're stuck when you can't seem to get out of your own way. And so when you have this self-image of a powerful person, you really stop thinking that these obstacles are immovable, that you can't do anything about them. Because even if you are in a brick wall, even if you have to hop over a fence, you can still do it. Even if it's a 10-foot high fence, you can climb the fence, you can dig under the fence. You start to figure out ways to actually push past things instead of letting them hold you back. And also a big aspect of this is better relationships. When you're the best version of yourself, when you're projecting this masculine, powerful image to people, people start to see you with a lot more respect, and they start to want to be your friend. They start to want to get to know you, and they treat you better. It just has a total shift. It's helped me go to the gym more. It's helped me plan more for my business. It's helping me bring these YouTube videos to you guys. And who doesn't want to be around somebody that's really confident and has their life in order? A lot of you guys feel very lonely, and a big reason why is because you're the person who doesn't attract anybody to you. Nobody wants to be around a loser. Nobody wants to be around a bum. When you have that aura, people are attracted to you like moths to a flame. And I've seen it so many times in my personal life, just how much it's changed in the last few months and even few years since I've been implementing this. So more opportunities as well. When you have better relationships and when you're a more confident person, people give you a lot more opportunities. So I'm even working with a few clients now who I know for a fact I would have never been able to work with them had I not had this powerful image of myself, and had I not been able to articulate myself in the way that I do. So if you guys are struggling with a lot of these what you think are physical issues, or what you think are mental issues, a lot of the times it has to do with the way you see yourself. You need to almost imagine your life as a movie. You're the main character in your own movie. You can imagine yourself as James Bond if you want. You can imagine yourself, if you want to be Spider-Man, be Spider-Man. I know it's a ridiculous example, but the point really is you want to start to see yourself as that next level person. Start to imagine it, start to feel it, start to live it. When you do that, and you do it consistently, you start to tweak all the little things that you maybe struggled with before. It's absolutely transformative. It's made a massive difference in my life, and I really hope that you guys can take some of this information and use it to your advantage. Either way, I do have some free ebooks that pertain to this in the description that you guys can check out. And you guys can also book a free call with me just to learn a little bit more about this, or just to talk to me about what you guys are struggling with in terms of your self-image. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I'll definitely be bringing a lot more content like this, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.